听天地的你，那温柔的触摸，原来天地之间，爱从来没少过。放下执着，才看见宽阔，心安处才是真的解脱。触摸，在天地之间，爱从来没少过。放下执着，才看见宽阔，心安处才是真的解脱。
Okay, it's 7:30 right now. While we are waiting for the rest to come in, we're going to first start our session. And before we commence into our learning session today, we're going to first sing 3 songs together. All these songs are written and composed by Master Tetsun. And the first song we're going to bring to you is the Prayer of Love.
Offering the prayer of love, wishing everybody well. Worry free till the end of time. More fortune than you need, mind and body never aged, filled with sweetness and joy, forever blessed till the end of time. World peace and bright sunshine, manifest
offering the prayer of love, wishing everybody well, worry-free till the end of time, more fortune than you need, a mind and body never age, filled with sweetness and joy, forever blessed till the end of time. Yes, indeed, we are also blessed because we are all in this system, the amazing Super Life Secret Code system, where we are all connected with love, connected with great of level of gratefulness. And of course, our biggest achievement is we want to have this love connection around the world so that we can achieve great unity. So let's sing the next song together, Great Unity.
Softly turning, you and I left our traces in light. Every step that we walked together in the silence, painted deep in the breath of our lives. Every moment like strings gently played into being, touching all where our lifelines align. Every drop of the sweetness we carry within us, resting softly in echoes of time. All the memories glow quietly, leading hearts to eternity. We walk through the thorns of fate together, holding on through the winds of time. Every promise became a forever. Now our souls are no longer confined. We are more than alone in this life. We are home in each other's life. Through the paths of the past, we are searching for meaning, finding ways we can finally be one. Every thread of emotion unfolding within us weaves a world where all hearts belong. Let our hands and our hearts join together in union, breaking down every wall we have known. From the love and the sweetness we've carried within us, truth that will always be held. In the silence we feel understanding. In our hearts we are never apart. This devotion will
In the silence, we feel understanding. In our hearts, we are never apart. This devotion will never be ending. We are shaping a world from the heart. All the past turns to light in the darkness. Through the countless paths, we are finding to the truth of our unity. And indeed, we are all here finding the truth of our unity. And before we can actually achieve what we want to achieve in this system, we must always go back to basic. So during the event, we just came back from Penang. There was one very lively song that we all heard. It's a very good reminder of us of our student rule. So let's sing this song, 弟子有归。也可以大声一点。
青春期时心自安，整理一律不从宽。见到长辈先晚安，柔顺出口气自安。行走不折也不敢，让人一步天地宽。言语柔和不声断，和气盈满自救安。不贪不取面自安，不急不躁亦自安。饮下之事必能办，言出必行人自爱。弟子有归本不难，简简单单的心安，守住一念就是安。越走越稳越平安，不争不抢自然安，不烦不乱心常安，一点一滴慢慢散，回头一看皆是安。饮食不挑一不贪，一粥一饭的气安，一周贞洁不求分，都市之中见真安。前人有难不旁观，伸手之间中福安。日日行善不愁欢，回山一在腹中安。是非当前心不烦，退后一步天地宽。人的一世气自散，转念之间万事安。弟子有归本不难，简简单单的心安，守住一念就是安。越走越稳越平安，不争不抢自然安，不烦不乱心常安，一点一滴慢慢散，回头一看皆是安。不求谣言与不凡，只愿此心长久安。一言一行皆可观，平平淡淡最真的气安。弟子有归本不难，简简单单的心安，把心放下万事安。人间处处有温暖，不急不走路不弯，稳稳走过每一关，从今往后慢慢看，此生到处皆是安。弟子有归越长越心安，这一条路最是平安。弟子有归可让你我平平安安，生活美满好事常沾。弟子有归可让你我平平安安，生活美满好事常沾。弟子有归可让你我平平安安，生活美满好事常沾。弟子有归可让你我平平安安，生活美满好事常沾。弟子有归可让你我平平安安，生活美满好事常沾。
Rise in the morning with a peaceful heart. Dress neatly and walk with ease. Greet elders first with respect. Speak gently and remain calm. Do not rush or compete when walking. Yield a step and the world opens wide. Speak kindly without conflict. Harmony fills the home with lasting peace. Good evening, everybody. Oh, it's either we have not seen each other too long or we all have not had dinner. Let's do it one more time. Good evening, everybody. Yes, we all should be very, very charged up after a very, very exciting event in Penang, where we're all here and we have got so many stories to share. Wow, there's a lot of adventures this time, right? So of course, we are all here back into our beautiful classroom after a almost 2 weeks break.
2 weeks plus.
Okay, because we're all busy engaging in the July event, and when we come back, we want to give everybody a bit of time to recharge. So we're back to our one and only English study group classes. So this is the place where we learn. We want to learn from each other. We want to grow together. My name is Eileen. I'm one of your hosts for tonight. Let's introduce my co-host.
Thank you, Eileen. Deeper gratitude to Master Ted-san. Gratitude to everyone. And I'm Rebecca. Good evening, everyone. Yes, we are here to recharge our positive energy. Why we need to have more people? Because energy needs to be all together. We recharge together. We need to resonate our positive energy. All right, Eileen.
Yes, all right. I'm sure everybody has came back. For those who have gone with us to Penang, for those who wasn't able to join us, no problem, right? Wherever we are in each part of the world, what's most important is we need to be connected with a true heart. We need to be connected with love, and we need to be mindful, as what we hear just now, a disciples guidelines, right? 弟子有归. This song, I think all of us really, really need to learn to sing, because it really reminds us of a lot of basic of things that we need to do in life so that we can actually embark on this radiant new journey that all of us have actually already reprogrammed our life. So for the last 2 weeks, we have a lot of things happening. We went to Penang for 2 days of event. We have a concert, we have a workshop, we have a lot of happenings, a lot of interesting adventures throughout that few days. And then when we are back, we were also excited because we resonated together in Safra Toa Payoh, where we have our Master Ted-san in person there with us for dinner and also for our Huangjing Gongxiu. So it was a very, very first time in Singapore. In fact, I think for a lot of places, very first time we actually combined 2 things in one night, right? So we wanted to really, really capitalize on the time that Master is here. And of course, after that, the next day, all right, Ziyun and Jet's wedding, so some of us were there to celebrate with them. Master was there. And for those who attended the Gongxiu Ke last night, heard that after the event, he fell sick. And then Ziyun, after the session, tell me, Jet is also sick. And he's so happy he fell sick because he said he breathes the same air as Master. So he's sick together with Master. So you see, so everything is so positive, right? So it doesn't matter where we are. Very importantly is that we want to keep going, we want to keep growing, and that's exactly what. And yesterday in the master's class, he also started off by telling us that we need to have a lot of wisdom, right? So many a times, because of a lack of wisdom, we are unable to make better choices for ourselves. So we resulted in a lot of situations that we don't wish to see ourselves in. Okay, so we really need to keep coming back, reading master's books, listening to all his music, listening to the 弟子规 from Cai Luxi 老师, and listening to all the recording from Gongxiu Ke. Okay, there's so many channels right now. And yesterday, Master told us to subscribe to the YouTube channel with all the music, right? If you have not done so, please do it right after. They have really set up a separate YouTube channel with all musics. And it's very easy for us to share out. Okay, so it's very, very easy for us to share. So do go to all these few platforms, and you'll be seeing yourself in receiving a lot of notices lately, because there's a lot of new platforms coming up, a lot of upgrading inside from Tianyuan as well. So we have the Xinbao Miji going on. We're going to have the Jingfu Yu coming up. We're going to have the Liu Da Yingxing coming out again. So all these training cycles is never a burden for us, right? It's a chance for us to actually stay aligned so that we are aligned and on track to receive our blessing in the next upcoming event that's going to happen in September 19 and September 20. Is 秘密幸福花园. I don't have the official English theme title for you yet. Do look up. We are ready right now in the translation of the official English poster. All right, so before we start our session for tonight, do allow me to first introduce our Master Ted-san. Master Ted-san is a world-leading expert in energy management, a renowned speaker, a top-selling author, a humanitarian, and a Nobel Peace Prize nominee. He's also the founder of Richest Life, a personal and professional growth and wellness center teaching people self-healing and life mastery. Master Ted-san has trained high-tech executives, CEOs, government officials, doctors, and tens of thousands of people worldwide. In 2010, he wrote his first book, Super Life Secret Codes, a life manual that reveals the secret codes of managing energy to create a super extraordinary life. This book has become a global sensation and transformed people's lives all over the world. Since then, Master San has written over 70 books now and given tens of thousands of lectures and consultations. His book, Say No to Depression, is a breakthrough in mental health and has been recognized and endorsed by Western and Chinese doctors to help people overcome chronic depression, anxiety, insomnia, and other mental health problems. Master Sun's energy management system teaches people to mobilize their innate natural ability to become a self-generator of positive energy so that they can recharge and take control of their lives. And we're grateful to Master Ted Sun, who has founded the Richest Life organization. And do allow us to first introduce to you the Richest Life organization. Yeah, just give our IT a moment. Is that all right? So this slide help us to understand who is Richest Life. It's an organization dedicated to promoting mind, body, energy balance with no affiliation to any religion. It's a system that primarily advocates the principles of love and gratitude and self-cultivation and virtue in order to achieve harmony and balance of mind and body energy. It promotes a lifestyle of mind-body energy balance, encouraging optimism, positivity, and constructive thinking, while fostering a life filled with positive energy. By harmonizing one's energy, life becomes more abundant, fulfilling, and complete. So in this system, we want to promote simplicity and purity. So please refrain from any soliciting, refrain from any business transaction, and refrain from any money laundering issue. And most of all, when we are here, we want to stay focused. We want to let go our worries. We want to control our emotions. But of course, if you feel touched, do cry. If you feel happy, do smile. All right. So very importantly, we always need to smile. Okay, and of course, what we're going to do for the next 1.5 hours is to actually do some reading together. We're going to learn together so that we can all upgrade together. All right, I'll pass over to
Yes, thank you,
Rebecca.
Eileen. Yeah, we're going to start our first book, Super Life Secret Code. Yes, Alan is not here today because he's fall sick, and then Mr. Siu and Mrs. Siu, they are on a holiday. So because it's a long weekend, so tonight may have not many so people, but we still have our good friends, we're regulars here, and our reading angels. Yes, welcome everyone, and especially Sue Yi always be at the behind helping us through our doing our IT. Thank you, Sue Yi too. All right, we are going to turn on our Super Life Secret Code. We are going to read from the front page and the last page of the book, and we are long time never see Rachel. How are you, Rachel? Hi, welcome back again. No. Oh, sorry, Charlene. Okay. See you again. Yeah. I met her last week in the shopping, right? Yeah. All right. Let's begin on our first cover book. Super Life Secret Code. The codes to unlock your life by Master Ted Sun. The last page of the books. The books contain
simple ideas with the power to resolve all your problems and revolutionize your understanding of life. Whether you are a Christian, a Muslim, a Buddhist, or anyone with a different faith or spiritual practice, we all face daily challenges in our unique journey of life. Super Life Secret Codes is your compass. The secret codes in this book transcends the boundaries of religion and speak to you from the vast universe. They will end your struggles and bring forth an eternal spiritual life full of happiness and wisdom. This book will illuminate your future like the bright sun and brings rich abundance into your life. Your soul will echo with the vibrations of the cosmos. These secrets from nature will guide you to be empowered from the infinite cosmic energy and transform the blueprint of your life, embracing the happiness generated by the Super Life Secret Codes.
All right, we are going to turn to page 134. Today we're going to read about the lucky effect of the house, and this is on our chapter 12. So we are turning to 134, starting on the first paragraph. We invite our reading angel Hui Yi to start reading. Uncle take 134. Okay, thank you, Hui Yi.
Gratitude to Master Ted Sun, gratitude to everyone. I'll now read on page 134. I can often sense the negative magnetic field of a house as soon as I'm at the front door. However, many people ask that I take a look at the inside of the house to be certain. And when I enter the house to converse with the owner, it immediately confirms my original assessment about the house. These predictions are not based on random guesses or deception, and they are never wrong. In the past, A real estate agent asked me to examine and predict the energy of a house without telling me the story behind it. After I shared my conclusions about the events associated with the energy of the house, such as the previous owner was bankrupt or there was domestic violence, the real estate agent then confirmed my findings by telling me the background history of the house and its residents. Therefore, we cannot deny the fact that the energy created by a house has a significant influence on the inhabitants. It is such a pity that many people spend half of their life saving up money to pay for a house, but after years of living there, they realize that their house had a negative impact on their life, hindering their success and resulting in the loss of everything they had worked for. Any type of building, whether a private residence or a commercial building, can affect the people living or working inside it. If a company relocates to a better site with a better magnetic field, the business will grow abundantly. From my experience, no one can escape the effects of feng shui. Therefore, everyone's luck is affected by the different energy field created by your environment. I once helped a successful business owner look at the feng shui of his office and the surrounding environment. His office building was a very clean, orderly, and sophisticated building. When I first met him, I realized that he had a limp in his leg. My intuition told me that his limp originated from his building, specifically in a corner of the office. I asked him to show me the location I believe was the cause. When he opened the door, there were various gardening tools stored inside. I expressed to him that his limp was associated with the energy emitted from this room due to the gardening tools. He initially responded with a smile, but as I proceeded to explain the details and reasons behind his physical problem, he suddenly realized that his physical problem started 6 months after the purchase of this building. His doctors could not determine the cause, yet day after day, he walked with a limp. From a feng shui perspective, there must have been a communication point that had affected the owner. Most of the time, when problems like this develop, the owner and inhabitants cannot figure out the source of the problem. This is like a mathematical question. You must figure out the equation before you can have an answer. However, most people are not capable of thinking through the problem logically to completely solve it. I have met some homeowners who look very ill and depleted. When I visit their homes, it is evident that the energy created by the settings and colors in their house were reflected onto their physical body. When you have seen enough examples, you can no longer deny the truth behind the connection between buildings and the universe. The corresponding points between them create various effects that cannot be explained by current scientific studies. Thank you.
Gratitude to Master Ted-san, gratitude to the universe, gratitude to heaven and earth, and gratitude to the two hosts. Crystal, continue now. In the 21st century, humans think that technology has reached a certain level of excellence, and it's hard to believe that no one yet can use a scientific perspective to explain the effects of living environments on its inhabitants. This is not a good progression for mankind, because the sooner we understand about the wonders behind feng shui, the less unnecessary suffering we will endure. There are many books discussing the various studies in this field, but the content is of little depth. Even if you absorb the information from these books, it is only the tip of the iceberg, and it does not mean that you have learned all the information from the universe on this subject. The connection between the universe and our living environment is so profound that it simply cannot be described in a few paragraphs. To my astonishment, after viewing 20 to 30 houses, I find that none of these houses were lucky houses. As a matter of fact, most of the houses were unlucky houses. According to probability, the occurrence of everything should be 50-50. It is very rare to find such probability of unlucky houses in a row. Nevertheless, some people are destined to run into these situations. There are people who purchase books to study about the effects of the living environment, and they think they know how to determine the fortunes of the house. But over time, they realize they were wrong. They still have unfortunate encounters. Sometimes we are unknowingly bound by negative energy to encounter an unlucky house or living environment. Then what follows is a series of misfortunes pushing you further into the wrong direction until you lose control of your life. It is difficult to fully explain these events with science or logic. because there are many theories and knowledge in the vast universe that as humans we cannot yet grasp. From past experiences, I realized that there are people with imperfections on many aspects of their life, whether it is money, health, or family. When you delve into their energy field to retrieve information, you find that there are many stories behind these chains of events, and the energy generated by these stories further attract more misfortune in their lives. Their positive energy is trapped, thus blocking all the prosperity from entering. Those who do not understand the concept behind these events end up living a life full of challenges, and they blame the universe for everything. Unfortunately, this is a very common occurrence. When you understand the truth and see people who are successful or people who are poor, then you will understand why they are in such a predicament. It is because of the effect of the energy behind them influencing the outcome of their lives. Those who have the ability can enter into another person's energy data and determine the cause of the problem. But most people do not understand the cause and effect of their actions. Therefore, many of them tend to be conceited when their luck is with them and blame everyone else when their luck escapes them. Those who view everything in life with a negative attitude will only attract more negative and remain in this negative energy field. There are more unhappy people than happy people, and those who are unhappy must understand that their unhappiness is the result of accumulated negative energy. From now on, whenever we encounter a situation, whether it is good or bad, we must use our wisdom to diligently create a positive energy field to eliminate the negative energy surrounding us. When we have this mentality and practice constantly, the accumulation of positive energy will eventually heal us. Therefore, those who wish to have a happy life must try to increase their energy to protect themselves every second of their lives. We must understand the logic behind everything. If you do not have enough positive energy and you want to attract a good house with good feng shui, it is almost impossible. But when you have accumulated enough positive energy, it can be easily attainable, and this is also another law of the universe. Since we now know the importance of positive energy, how can we generate more of it? The method is to apply the infinite love and gratitude from the universe, as these are two important protective charms of life, and also the key to bringing you good luck. Sincerely accept these two codes and practice the techniques mentioned in previous chapters with patience, diligence, and perseverance, and you will slowly see the positive changes in your life. Let me emphasize again that if you do not have positive energy, you will not be able to hold on to the good that you already possess because you lack the positive energy to support it. And all the good things will only be temporary. When you can steadily accumulate positive energy, your life will start to be blissful and complete. Once you have obtained enough energy, you can easily find a house that brings good fortune and ensures a smooth life. Then love and gratitude is no longer just a slogan or a concept. They will be present in every aspect of your life and every second of your life. We must continue to learn everything about love and gratitude in the world and share this understanding with others. When we build our lives based on these two foundations, not only will we enrich our own lives, but it is also the best way to thank the universe for its endless love. Do not waste any more time, money, and effort on other shortcuts searching for the perfect house. I have openly and truthfully shared my methods on how to attract a lucky house with you. So if you are smart, you will diligently follow the methods and benefit from my teachings. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. Our reading angel, Hui Yi and Crystal. Yes, this is the important page to me. I just want to share my long story. My in-law house, they are staying in a landed house. Then 10, 20 years ago, the front building start to build out a condo. And from there onwards, my mother-in-law actually fall sick. And then she went into depressions. So when the moment they built out the condo, everyone in the house was blaming that the condo actually blocked their luck. So from there, they don't really go and find out what is the cause of the root. Really, then every family everyone in the family, they start to quarrel. And my mother-in-law chased everyone out from the house. And people who come in also get scolded by her. And they didn't know that thing actually, when I start reading on this page, it's exactly same actually links to the family with my in-law house. They start to blame everyone. Then all the children start to quarrel, and the house is like a hotel. They don't greet each other. They come back homes. They just go up to their house, go up to their room. So they don't have a solve of their solutions, and they keep blaming each other who's staying in the house. So really, now I read through the page. Everything has a cause and effect. What is the lesson? What can I approve? Can I improve it? So the books here is actually lead us to a very, very detailed help. So for people who really in the house, we are very superstitious last time. We don't know what can help. We don't know what is energy. Really, we really don't know what is energy caused by that. So really in this page, positive energy attracts positive result. So why we are in a negative energy, we keep cursing every one of them in the house. We start to quarrel, start to cursing everyone. Wow, really this page, if it's, we know super light secret code, we think we got the solve of the problems. It won't cause until my in-law actually admitted to IMH. And she really give a lot of trouble, and then at night she cannot sleep. She keep complaining someone standing in front of her house, someone stealing her money, and someone who opened her safe box. She just passed away 3 weeks ago. Now I recall, it's really, if we knows that the system can help us, I think she will be a very healthy and very good mother-in-law. Really, if we don't have this I think we lack of love and gratitude at that moment. It's really love and gratitude are the greatest protections, and we can actually empower the energy in the house also. Really, this passage is very give us an idea and what we can solve. Then the reflection is that the chapter remind us environment is important. The energy we create within ourselves is even more important. So don't go into the hole and drill it more deeper. There is a solve to help us. There is the reasons that it come into the root problems. So we can actually find the problems and solve it. Really very grateful to our master in written this book. And then I have read so many times, but today I really go into more understanding. Really thank you to Master Tek-san and grateful to everyone. Eileen?
Yes, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, our reading angel Hui and Crystal. And I think very important part that I read here, which touched me, was like from now on, whenever we encounter a situation, whether it is good or bad, we must use our wisdom to diligently create a positive energy field to eliminate the negative energy surrounding us. I think this sentence is very, very important for everyone.
Yes.
So, and everyone needs to be very firm of where you want to go. You need to be very clear of your direction ahead, right? The system is there for us. All the methods are written in the book. All the methods are said during classes from Master Tek-san whenever he conduct, whether it is the Sunday class or his workshops or the quarterly workshops. But end of the day, are we embarking on this journey? So we need to ask ourselves, right? So, and we need to know that in this cultivation journey, sometimes it's not smooth. It really happens to all of us. Sometimes it's not smooth, right? Because along the way, we being human, we have our negative energy surpassing us, right? Our bad habits start to show up again because maybe we achieve some achievement in life, then we are too contented, right? So in Super Life Secret Code, the adverse effect is that you can see result very, very fast.
Yeah.
So that is the adverse effect. So when you see result very, very fast, you thought, okay, things are good. I can switch off already. That's where the danger comes in, right? In cultivation, in this journey, the sky is the limit. We don't know where is the end, right? We don't know which level we are. Sometimes we thought that, we already achieved quite a comfortable level. We seems to know quite a lot. I read a lot of the books. But when you hear someone sharing, you realize that, oh my, I haven't even thought about this. How come the person can actually tweak the situation this way, but why didn't I think about that? See, so every one of us, our level is very, very different.
Yeah.
Okay, but we do not need to compare. There's no need to compare with each other. We just need to always, every day, wake up, reflect on ourselves. Are we embarking on the journey? Are we firm? Are we going on strong? Very importantly. Okay, and when we have this mentality and practice constantly, the accumulation of positive energy will eventually heal us. So we need to accumulate. The more and more happy life we are in, the more and more positive energy we accumulate, we will start to manifest only on good things. Because if you don't accumulate positivity, you will start to look for things to find trouble. You will start to dwell on a lot of things. So today I chanced upon on this, I don't know why suddenly this social media, this thing flash up. I'm not sure whether this is something true or something not true, but what I find that what this guy said is very right. He says people live in their life full of complaints, especially Singaporean, full of complaint, right? So rather, why not we spend more time thinking how we can reduce mistake, how we can make things better than we complain, right? Through this journey, we went in July out to Penang. There's a lot of things, if we want to put on the table to discuss, there's a lot of things we could have done better. If last time, I would say that there's so many things we have done wrong, right? But now I want to tell myself that there's so many things that we could have done better. So because of that, it gives me a different mindset of the different direction that I want to move on. So instead of blaming that thing, complaining how come things are not done that way, why not we tell ourselves we could have done things in a certain different way? So every situation is a chance for us to actually use that situation and do experiment. Right, there's a lot of things in Master's teaching. He always tells us, very importantly, we need to take baby steps. But you must be willing to take the baby step, right? I can't drag you. Master also cannot drag us. Like I cannot say, we must come to class. You don't come, I go to your house and fetch you. Then she will say, oh, okay, I didn't come and fetch me, I go with you. But when she sits here, her mind will go astray, right? So everything must really come from ourselves. So if we don't start from ourselves, nobody can help us, right? So we always tell ourselves every time, like yesterday, Master tell us, right? We really need to grab every situation, right? Yesterday he mentioned a lot of things.
Yeah.
A lot of things, all right? Most important thing he tell us is our virtual bank. 我们的德, right? That's how we can be rich in life. Because once you have a lot of virtue in yourself, you will find that all your life benefactor will just keep coming to you until you don't know, how come all these life benefactor just surround you? Every corner you go, you find that everything, you're not hitting the walls anymore because you have enough virtue. So when it comes to a point that there's a sharp turning point, somehow someone is there to pick you up. Someone is there to help you. The universe is watching us, right? So everything really is about our heart.
Yeah.
Right. So just now when I came in, Rebecca was having a conversation with Irene and Gina. Right. So they were asking me when I first started, do I do my pledging in English or in Chinese? So I said I do in Chinese. But it really doesn't matter. Even if you want to pledge in your own language, I'm sure if you do it with a very, very clear conscience, you do it in a very, very full heart, very sincere, the universe will hear you. So it doesn't matter. And don't, because of language, blocks yourself to go one step further. Never let language hindrance us.
Yeah.
Okay, there is so many technology now can actually help us. So it really boils down to self-help, people's help, universe help. So if you don't want to help ourselves, we will never be able to upgrade. All right. So the system is really there. The doors to this classroom is open anytime. The doors, the Master always tell us, right? His doors are open. All right. But it's whether we are embarking on the right direction to go towards his direction. That's very, very important. So that's where we want to keep coming to class. That's where we learn to align with each other. Okay. And we want to be in a positive environment, right? You stay here very positive. You go out, you go there, don't know where, walk. Maybe something not so pleasing happen. Then your negative energy will start to come out again. Then you start to complain again, right? So you go and have that situation. So Gina, sounds quite familiar to you, is it? Yeah, then maybe just keep coming to class, right? A comfortable classroom we hear from each other. And tonight we have got very, very amazing Cheryl. The first Cheryl, I'm so excited for them because they have embarked on another new chapter in their life. So let's welcome Jack and Ziyun to give us their sharing of this learning journey.
Hello. Gratitude to Master Tetson, gratitude to our hosts Eileen and Rebecca, and gratitude to Mr. Ho and our lovely IT angel Sui and everyone here. A very good evening to all of you. We'd like to share a very happy news, which was our marriage that was concluded last Thursday. And while we scroll through some of the images that we took on that day, we'd like to share with you some of the behind the scenes of preparing this wedding. So this wedding is not a wedding with like cliche games or like those like templated weddings. We wanted this to be a very special occasion, which is a heartfelt, warm celebration that truly reflect who we are. A super life secret code style wedding. So I once asked Ziyun what kind of wedding she dreamed of having. She said she hoped to invite all her friends from all around the world and to introduce them the super life secret codes. It sounded like a simple wish initially, but as we began preparing for this, we hesitated for a very long time. We kept asking ourselves, how could we share super life secret codes to our wedding guests without making it sound too forceful, without causing extra, making anyone feeling uncomfortable, feels like we are preaching something to them. So, and some of our family members with kind intuitions, they worried that they asked us to not emphasize too much of SLSC during our wedding because they worry that our friends or our other relationships might they might not understand or have some it might affect our precious relationships. So for a while, we considered to keep everything low profile, very low key. We carefully debated through every song, every background music that we played through the wedding. And initially, we planned to have mostly like pop songs or pop music so that everyone will feel at ease. And we even contemplated of not showing the Da Tong music video, and because we felt that maybe some of them might misunderstood like the meaning of the MV, like why in a wedding, such an auspicious event, there's like war and many different kind of like a sad images in the MV. So as we continue reflecting and discussing, I remember we once asked Master Ted San during our US trip, how could we help people learn about the teachings of SLSC through our wedding? Master Ted San told us, give us a very simple answer. Let everyone witness the genuine and sincere love that naturally exists between us. Because true love cannot be staged or carefully choreographed. It is something that no one can imitate, no matter how hard they try. So we took Master Ted San's words to heart. And I remember one evening, Ziyan asked me, why do we want to get married? It's a very important question that I think we ought to have an answer before we walk into the wedding venue. So I replied that marriage means that becoming one in the body, mind, and soul, standing together as the testament to the love and blessings of the mighty Sun, the new universe, the heaven and earth, while also working together to promote the widespread love of Super Life Secret Code system. As the song 一生所爱, I'll recite the lyrics in Mandarin and then in English. 我的一生所爱是这命运的留白，那些圆满的幸福终究源自于大爱。岁月如歌流过，情深始终不改。今生唱起这首歌，这辈子就懂得什么是最该的期待，最该的期待。So because my voice is not very good today, so I'll skip the singing part and go straight to the lyrics. So the translation is, the love of my life is the open space within destiny. All complete happiness ultimately arises from great love. As the years flow like a song, deep affection never changes. Singing this song in this lifetime, in this life, I come to understand what is truly worth longing for. What is truly worth longing for? So what we are longing for, we have found the answer, which is the great love to the universe, to every people on the earth. And therefore, we want our wedding is about sharing the unconditional love of the universe, of the mighty Son, and of Master Tetsan with everyone who attended, our beloved guests. And once we became clear about this, we decided to return back to our original intention. So instead of hiding who we were out of concerns of others' opinion, we also chose not to force our beliefs to anyone. We simply wanted to create the wedding that we feel is most true, most authentic to us. So throughout our celebrations, we played the familiar Super Life Secret Code songs, and I've also sang a few songs during the venue, and people, to our surprise, almost every guest who attended, they gave us very good feedback. They told us afterward that it was the most unique, most heartwarming, and touching wedding they have ever attended. They not only felt surrounded by love, but also became genuinely interested in SLSC. We had prepared more than 50 copies of SLSCs and other books written by Master Tetsan. And by the end of the wedding, almost all of them have found a new home. So we are deeply grateful about that. And looking back, we realized that once letting go of our worries, we stayed true to our original intention and presented with sincerity, everything naturally fell into place. We are deeply grateful for Master Tetsan not only attending despite feeling physically unwell. Master Tetsan also helped directed the wedding, the songs, and to push the atmosphere to the most loving and the most memorable moments. So we are grateful for the love and blessings of heaven and earth, the universe, the mighty Son, and Master Tetsan. And above all, I'm also very grateful to Eileen as the PIC, as the host, so helping us planning from the preparation to the actual event. Because initially we were debating between like hiring a professional MC / PIC for hosting the wedding, compared to versus like asking for help from the SLSC members. Ultimately, we chose to look for Eileen's help, despite knowing that she's very busy with all the other events in Singapore, the Huangjing, the dinner, the night before our wedding. But she has, without a second of hesitation, accepted our request. So really thank you to Eileen. That's why we were able to fully enjoy, be in the moment during the wedding, and it was even better than we imagined. And last but not least, grateful to Ziyin for choosing to walk this journey with me, to become one in heart and mind, and continue supporting each other with love, and continue moving forward together into a better future. Thank you.
Gratitude to Master Tetsan, gratitude to the universe, and gratitude to everyone here. Good evening. I'm Ziyun. So I'll start with as Jed mentioned just now. He asked me what kind of wedding I would like to have. Around last year, October, when he's planning the proposal. So I replied him, I want to have a wedding where it's an occasion that the only occasion I can call all my friends and family together. So I want that to be a chance to share Super Life Secret Code, to share, to honor our master, to honor this to the universe. And that is my hope. And I want this to be beyond both of us. And
And I'm very grateful that this happened, and grateful to everyone who helped to make this happen, and especially Jet, who really support this idea, and he also have this like aspiration to as he said that marriage to him is to have both of us in unity, and so we can become stronger in one and become a better testimonial to share the love of the universe to more people. And also very grateful to every SLSC members who helped, who attended, and who celebrate the moment with us. And so why do I wanted so much to share Super Life Secret on my wedding day? Because like all the happiness and the blessings I received throughout the years are through Super Life Secret Code. Because it was 10 years ago that my mother started learning, and my family's it transformed a lot because of teachings of Master Ted-san. Through love and gratitude, my mother regained her health, and my the income and economic situation of my family improved a lot. So, and can feel there's more warmth and happiness within our family members. And also through this wedding event, one of my own original family issue is being completed by this wedding. So very gratitude to the universe and Master Ted-san, who always granted all my wishes. And so and also one of my great wish is to invite Master Ted-san to our wedding, because we wanted to thank him for all the teachings and blessings over the years, and also grateful for this happened. And so during the wedding and after the wedding, I really resonate with the song, which is "The Love of My Life," and the lyric that Jet has just mentioned, which is all complete happiness ultimately arises from great love. So I have never thought I can receive so much of love and happiness in my life. And I believe this is because of the universe, and I put great love above everything. I believe that sharing this love to everyone is the most important thing, and that's why all the love just come to us. Everyone is helping us and blessing us. So I think this is more than what I receive, what I should meant for. If it is if it's not because of Super Life Secret Code. So so entering marriage is not just a destination. To us, it's a brand new journey that which is like there's a song called "I'm Willing," and the last line of lyrics is 让这永生把爱传递，我愿意, which is let this eternal life continue to spread love. I am willing. So to me, marriage is to continue to spread this love, and we are ready for another journey and mission, which is upcoming. So, and we also have a video on our wedding, which is called brand new journey. So we would like to share if it's
So
okay.
yeah, before we play, let me just give a little bit of backstory about this MV. So when we decided we wanted to make a what do you call it, pre-wedding photo shoot, we discovered that recently there's been a trend of shooting like a 微电影, which is like a mini TV series, like an MV, but with our own customized script. So out of all songs, we chose 在意星辰, a brand new journey. First of all, the meaning is, well, itself is already very fitting to our wedding. And secondly, this is about 3 different past lives, the crossover of our different past lives. And well, I'll keep the spoilers and hope you enjoy the MV first.
一心存在心上。
This is not AI. This is us.
天使经上，怀着梦想奔赴天地深层，烽火一尘更显本来真。天地不尽，为我心疼。应运而生，已在心上。星辰星辰星辰能成真，环境宇宙带起新旅程，谢谢环境诞生成神成神，为爱依然诞生，不停不停，慢慢努力成神。就像我在中永远心如尘，一起闪光奔天间的梦等等等，星星闪开。待月披星辰，再起星辰，一步一心等前世今生，怀着梦想奔赴天地深层，烽火一尘更显本来真。天地不尽，为我心疼。应运而生，已在星辰。星辰星辰能成真。光景中星旅程，在星星上尽神神神神神。不停不停，为他努力成神。我在风中用真心铸成，繁华繁星尽头，想成真。的星辰。等待起黄金的星辰，心间的梦想闪闪成真，且星辰。
All right, thank you. So we had this inspiration is it started with a recent trend of shooting these past three lives, like a pre-wedding photo shoot. And because at the time we thought about, hey, why don't we combine the story of past three lives with the Karma and Effect Sutra, which is 三世因果. So since it's also 三世, like past three lives. So in the first two lives, we crossed paths with each other, but did not have a good ending. So in the first life, I was a general, and then I had to leave her for the for the war. And then in the second lives, I was she was like a rich girl, and then I was a poor scholar. So I went to wanted to prove myself, and ended up being drunk because I failed my tests and something like that. And then which is quite fitting to what I was during my uni. I also did fail my test in uni. So, and then, sorry, and then the third life is where we met again in this current life. She shared with me Super Life Secret Code, and through the book, I went back to the past, amended our relationship with the past, and it set a different course in the present. So that's how we ended up with marriage and a very happy, a happy marriage. So yeah, that's our little. We had a lot of fun planning with the script and then doing the photo shoot.
Yeah, the most important thing is my intention is to share the master song to more people through this video.
Yeah.
So to my surprise, when I was in office this afternoon, one of the colleagues come to me and say, "Oh, someone like another colleague attended your wedding. He speaks highly about the video you shoot for the pre-wedding, and I really can I take a look at the video? I'm really curious." So I sent a video to her, and she's really impressed, and I'm happy that one more people listen to Master Song.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Jet and Ziyun. Wow, so much love, right? Just from their
Yes.
sharing. And yes, indeed, it's an amazing young couple. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, long story short, when they came to me, so when I sat down with them planning the wedding, I felt like I'm planning the wedding for my daughter because they are the same age as my daughter. All right. And then in the course of it, I also through this journey together with them, I felt that I learned a lot from the two of them as well. I learned so much about, their really strong devotion in how they want to actually spread love. So at the end of the wedding, the next day, when Ziyun woke up, she sent me a message, or is it Jet? I can't remember, either one of them, and tell me, thank you for being there, and thank you that we actually spread love and share about Super Life Secret Code with so many people at one interval. And I thought that was really something that I also didn't expect we could actually do that. And so initially when they tell me that, oh, we want to have this wedding, we are MC, but then we don't want to be too pushy. So I thought it's a difficult task. In the elite class, I can speak all the way about Taoma. But at a wedding, because we need to be cautious about who is there, we want to take care of everybody's emotions. So certain things can say, certain things cannot say, but then I think once we set our goals right, we align together what we want to achieve. And the night before, we were talking about the kind of mood we want it to be. And everything just really, the universe just set everything for us. And we are so blessed. Come to that night, Master is the one who directed the whole night. For the front part where we don't have program, so we actually wanted everybody to eat so that they can talk, and then they will come and perform later. But then after Master say, sing song, 1 song, 2 song, 3 song. So then I felt like, wow, the whole thing just changed, And he set the pace for us. He set the mood for us. And I felt that we became even more comfortable and even more confident that we really need to grab that opportunity to share what we can share about Super Life Secret Code with more people. So I think we were all on the same page that we were a little bit hold back because we were a bit too concerned. So that was a very good reflection for myself as well. So sometimes maybe we think too much, right? So if we think too much, then we might get ourselves limited in what we want to do. So same thing in our normal life when we want to share with our friends, about to click to share this song to a friend. Don't know how he will think. Will like or don't like or not? We want to ask me a lot of questions. Better don't. Sometimes we have that kind of hesitation. But maybe that hesitation, if you have not hesitated, it could have helped that person even better. Maybe that person at that moment really need to hear Master Song. Really need to hear Master Song. Okay, and the choice of song we send to people is also very important, right? You send 弟子有归 to them, I don't think they understand what we're talking about. Yeah, so you need to choose what are the songs you want to send. That's why Master always tell us, and this is also what I also always learn. Sometimes when we encounter with a lot of new members, we want to first understand everybody's situation first. Yeah. So how we approach, how we talk is, of course, all this is all through our cultivation journey, so that we have acquired the wisdom to know that we need to speak to the right people at the right time. right? So trauma is really very, very powerful. And I still remember that day we were taking photos, so happy, so happy. And then Jack suddenly tell me, can you please tell Jackie the books are at the counter? Then I want to go and see. Then I said, oh, left 2 books. Okay, all the books are already taken. Yeah. So you see, and because I think a lot of their friends were actually quite surprised. And I look around everybody's eyes, no one was uncomfortable. No one was uncomfortable. They were enjoying themselves. And I felt that in the end, we really took the good chance to first demonstrate ourselves as a disciple, as a student, as a member of Super Life Secret Code in a right pace. And we really took the good chance to promote Super Life Secret Code is really very simple. It's really how we can connect everyone together with a power source of love. So once we have love, once we learn to be grateful for everybody, a lot of things will just follow suit. Right, Rebecca?
Yes, thank you, Eileen. Yes, we at this moment we send our blessing to Jack and Ziying. Best wishes and to have a long life of love and good health, success, and a beautiful memories. Yeah, of course. So much of blessing that I'm also attended the wedding. Yes, everything is come from the universe. If you just say yes, the thing will just come to you. Don't thinking, wow, yes or no, yes or no. So universe will come help you if you can't decide. So once you make a decision, yes, everything will be going through smoothly. Yeah, very grateful. And we have Master Tech Sons to lead us along with that also. Yes, many, many love to Jack and Ziying. Thank you. And all right, we are going into our second book. Anyone who wants to send any blessings to Ziying? Any short notes for Ziying and Jack? We
Congratulations to Ziyun, Jen Ziyun for the wedding and wish you a lifetime of happiness and abundance.
Yeah, thank you. We yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Wei Wen, thank you.
I will speak in Chinese.
Yep.
So 祝子云跟 Jet 2位新人新婚快乐，然后祝你们欢喜喜迎人生，紧握一生所爱，共享丰盛幸福的美好未来。
Thank you. Wow. Yes. Well, just now Eileen was asking, where did Jack get the costume? Who did the video for you? So special. Yes, Jack. Where you get the costume then? Oh, you get from the China. Okay. Yes. Then the video must, of course, taken by a video.
Confirm not AI, it's him.
Yes. I told him he's a real person.
One more quick story to share. So it was a very hasty program. I mean, like a 2-day trip to China. So on the first day we touched down, we chose the outfits, and then second day is a full day for the like a photo/video shoot. And in the morning, we started with like the makeup in the 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. and then we rushed to the actual like shooting location. And it was on a Sunday, remember? And in the morning, there was some light rain. So we could not start with the photo shoot. We had to wait. And we realized that why was it raining? It's because it was the Sunday elite class. So it's a universe message to want us to attend the class online first. So we took our headphones and then we attended the Sunday, the global class. And then during the afternoon when the rain has stopped and the sun has came out, we had a zoom in shot on the fourth page of Super Life Secret Code book, where there's like the 15 blessings that you want to have in your lives. And when we opened that page, all the crew members, we have about six crew members helping us, and they all gathered around and they were very interested in the 15 blessings. And then they started going through line by line, and then some of them claiming like, who wants, I want this life without like enemies, and then some wanted happiness in marriage, and some wanted like abundance, and some wanted a lot of like money or like fulfillment in work. So, and one of our makeup artists even had so much like interest in this book. In the end of the photo shoot, like she approached us, she asked if she could have one copy of it. And of course, we brought a few copies with us during the trip, so we gave it out to her. And that was it was a very big surprise, but I'm glad that we were lucky to have such a kind and friendly crew members, and they were even interested in this. So it's a very like a small surprise, but we're happy with it. Thank you.
Wow. Yes. Well, yeah, this is such a meaningful events that the wedding that I have ever attended. It's really, really very meaningful. And it's also very touching on that night when we saw Master with everyone, and what he actually touched me. 今生我的亲戚朋友都在这里，有血缘的朋友们、亲戚们，还有没有血缘的超马家人 is really, really touched me. The moment he speaks and the moment he thanks to the mother, the grateful notes, and he thanks to the parents, we really tears that night. Very, very grateful to.
I was trying very hard to hold my teeth.
Wow, we
Because I
can't
have to speak, I have
we
to
cannot
hold on.
control that
Right?
night, and we
So now
tries to.
everybody is crying and I cannot look at you.
It's how sincerely as
Yeah, it
Jack
was
and
very, very
Jane,
touching
yeah,
moment.
very, very touching. And this thing is also in my memory that I couldn't unforgettable.
Yes,
It's not going to, it's always keep in my heart, and such a young age couple, and it's a very bright future for them in our Super Light Seeker code. Yes, let's spread our love to everyone, and we'll receive more and more people into our Super Light Seeker code. And we are looking for more youngsters like them. They have a big groups that night also sitting together, and with Su Yi too. Yeah. All right. Thank you for a great sharing. Thank you so much. Let's go into our second book while we are all into the, the happy
Okay, we will read
moments.
the
Yes.
first front cover, followed by
Yes.
the back cover before we turn into the page.
All right. When the source is connected, this is the super light. We are inviting our reading angel.
Oh.
Yes.
When the source is connected, abundance is so simple, Master.
By
Text.
Master
By
Text.
Master Text.
And then we are going to our last page of the books. Just wait for Miss Uncle Tek 这边有吗？最后一面。好，感恩。
Sometimes opportunity knocks, but we are not ready because
Because
we
we lack
lack
the capacity of capabilities.
capability.
This book teaches the tools to ensure that we have sufficient capacity and are capable. When the sources is connected, you will be like a GPS and constantly monitor yourself to make sure you are on the right track. If you fall off track, make a U-turn and get back off the track as soon as possible. When all means are exhausted, changes will be triggered. Once changes have taken place, solutions emerge, and we will have abundance, embracing the happiness generated by super light seeker code. Yes, tonight we are reading our page 72 to 75. Let's invite our Hui Yi and Adeline. This is Han-Wen. Yes. Han-Wen will be reading the master part, and then Adeline will be reading the student part.
Page 72, student start.
Just hold on a while. Uncle Tek 有吗？72页。72. Yes.
Everyone hopes to pass their days peacefully. However, in the 24 hours of day, we are faced with so many people, things, and events, and it is rather difficult not to have emotion frustration or not to complain or nag. Therefore, it's difficult to maintain a stable emotion.
Hence, this becomes the leak for energy. Even though you try to control your spending, you still can't make ends meet. This means you have not guarded against the leaks of your energy. So even though you earn more than your colleagues, you feel your colleagues is happier and better off and has a high living standard than you. In this case, what should you think about?
The leak causing money, energy waste.
Yes, no matter what level you are, whether you make 10,000, 50,000, or 200,000, when you have leaks, your energy will continue to be wasted to a point that your life cannot be sustained.
But many expenses are unavoidable. Can we do installments plans when we do not have enough to pay?
Have you thought about why there are so many installment schemes? Although you feel many of these plans are needed and justified, but after servicing all these installments, you are left with nothing to spend and zero savings, which also creates a scarcity consciousness in you. This poverty and scarcity consciousness, repeated day by day, year by year, will finally reach a point of no return.
Many people live their lives in this model. Then when they becomes old, they end up surviving only only with their social security.
If you want to avoid such a model when you grow old, please start asking yourself while you are still young whether you have the right mindset towards abundance and whether you can create a path for yourself towards abundance. This has a very close relationship with the homework you need to carry out in your current life. Secret
Secret one.
one, completely plot all leaks of life
What kinds of homework?
to repair the imperfections in past life.
Master, what do you mean by to repair the imperfections? Can you please give us an example?
Yes, examples are relationships, separations, divorces, etc. This creates imperfections in certain aspects of your life. When an imperfect ending takes place, it will create a leak in your life or spirit. When the leak takes effect, an event may happen out of nowhere, and suddenly you feel as if you have lost all your luck.
Wow, sound very severe. Can you please elaborate further?
Whether you are a spiritual practitioner or a commoner, if you have a leak in your body, mind, or soul, you will end up having an insufficient energy field. Here is an example. When you are sick, you can't work and make a living. Since you cannot perform properly, don't even talk about leveraging new opportunities or spending extra time to learn about more ways for abundance.
You taught us about ways to plug our leak. Wouldn't this solve our problem?
Things are not so simple. Going back to the previous example of separation, divorce, etc., many people suffer from emotional turmoil and end up losing all their positive energy. Another more important issue is if you have leaked marked into the spiritual moments of your past lives, this creates an innate deficiency in your current life, which becomes a leak in your current life and drains away all your energy. Hence, we need to plug the leaks in our body, mind, and soul simultaneously. We must do so as a means of prevention before we even contemplate ways to achieve abundance. Only then will our subsequent work be effective.
Now I understand that a permanent solution is to plug the leak in our body, mind, and soul simultaneously.
That is right. There are people, when faced with adversity, interpret such an experience as help for them to mature and grow. With reflection and realization, they manage to switch the situation to their favor and enhance various aspects in their lives. As a result, their life blueprint was rewritten to their favor. Beyond their expectations, these people have wisdom.
Yes, I have a friend. She was ordinarily a full-time housewife, entirely relying on her husband's income. When she divorced her husband, she did not have any relevant skills to earn a living. She had been detached from business and society. Faced with a brand new life, she started all over again. She found a job as a cashier and worked very hard. Because of a good performance, she got promoted and very well liked by her boss.
This happened because she had ambition to change her situation. She understood that there is no tomorrow without learning today. You can only have new opportunities if you continue your learning and growth. Treat this story as a learning for yourself. When you face difficulty, use this as a reference. Learn to switch your mind and learn to persist with the right methods and know-hows, and you are sure to survive in any bad situation.
Ambition is important, but doesn't this word suggest aggressiveness and recklessness? Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Howard and Adeline. Yeah, thank you. Yes, there's an opportunity for you to read with us. Thank you so much. And then, yes, we have learned a lot that last night even Master mentioned about we do not want to leak our cultivations. How is it? Because I really learned a lot last night, just that 3 things that Master actually the class last night. Wow, I think he mentioned about the 2 cartoon men. Yes, this is how we learn. He mentions that 我们不要造口业 and he mentioned these 2 guys as 2个卡通人物. It's really, really, yeah. Wow, Master really got this very, very big instance that what he mentions. So in what we need to reflect, everything's opposite is our mirror. So don't do things that not right. We must always cultivate and then gain our merit. And this is a credit card. Once our credit card's in there, if you make use of it too much, it will leaking of your cultivations. So we are accumulating our cultivation merit. So do not leak in any times. Master always tell us that 要秒秒的 reflect, 秒秒的感恩. So this thing we have to learn from Master. And last night he also talked about the 2 how we reflect with how we do our mind switching, because he's on the flight for 15 hours and the baby is making crying, and the parents is always try to do everything to make the baby comfortable, make everyone comfortable in the flight. So what he thinks, Master actually do a good mind switching. 15 hours is not easy. Yeah. So in our life, we need to learn what Master has tell us. In this small little thing, 小故事大道理 is really that for every single thing Master share with us. Just a simple thing in the flight. How we are going to survive with 15 hours and the baby is crying. Before Superlight Secret Code, what we do? Change seat. Ask to upgrade our seat. The baby has making noise non-stop. So we will ask for upgrading. If no upgrading, what we do? Make a complaint. In Superlight Secret Code, we learn to change, we learn to reflect, we learn to do mind switching. It's very important, our 弟子规. Master said, always reflect to our 弟子规 and we change from 弟子规. Last night he mentions about it also. So grateful. Every time a global class, it's just that a short 2.5 hours. But last night one is really, really very, very helpful. The 3 more interesting that I learned is the reflections, mind switching, and from the 弟子规. Yeah, so this is the cultivation in our Superlight Secret Code. Cultivation, Master mentions 顺境逆境皆感恩. So even those that is in the difficult situations, we always send our blessing. We always send people blessing too. Besides sending blessing, we always gratitude to send love and gratitude. Without love and gratitude, 一切归零. Master mentions that also. All right, Eileen.
Yes, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Howard and Adeline. Wow, great reading, Howard. Yes, so yes, very good. We have got one more new reading angel on board. No need to go through probation. Very well controlled speed. Yes, in page 74, Master says here, whether you are a spiritual practitioner or a commoner, if you have a leak in your body, mind, or soul, you will end up having an insufficient energy field. So this is exactly why it's so important for us to have our body, mind, and soul aligned. So upcoming in September, on September 19, there'll be a concert. And September 20th, there'll be a workshop. And this workshop is the one that we are always waiting every year, 身心灵滋养班, which is a body, mind, and soul nourishment class. So for those who have attended these classes before, the experience is very different from our normal workshop. Normal workshop, already you feel wow. And this body, mind, and soul nourishment class is even more wow. Okay, but it really gives us an opportunity to really get to see ourselves and to see where we are going to and how we are going to improve ourselves. So this time around, we are very excited. Master already announced he has another 18 new songs. Wow, so fast. He write books so fast, I cannot cope up with the speed of reading. 78 books now, right? 100 over songs already. And now it's like every new song just come out so fast, right? 18 songs in March, 18 songs in July. He will have 18 songs in September. Yeah. So you see, and actually we are just barely for almost 45 days away from September. So now we actually is a very good reminder. Okay, if we don't see things in the right direction, we'll probably be nagging. So fast again? Must attend class again? But do you think is that what we should actually react? We shouldn't. First of all, we must be deeply grateful to Master Ted San, who actually invests all his personal time, his valuable time. He really sleeps so little nowadays because he wants everybody to learn to be a better person. And this is also a signal to us that 天地不等人呐，
Yeah.
天时紧急，真的。So is that if you want to be the doted one by the universe, you want to be the one that is picked by the universe, to be protected by the universe, we really need to first do something to ourselves.
Yeah.
So never sit there and say that why things are happening to me this way, why things are not happening to me that way. Instead, put away all your why. No more why. We just want to do and do and do. So you have to keep going. You have to keep aligning yourself and follow the pace. The world is changing, really. Now, every day you see so many news. Singapore now, I think every day you see fire. Today I just saw also Toa Payoh or don't know where, fire again. And nowadays, so many situations, cars suddenly drive in CTE, also fire, right? And yesterday night, Master also talked about in Washington, right? There's also a lot of things happening. So you never know now what is going to happen to any part of the world. We are a little bit more fortunate because we live in Singapore. We are the equator. We are lesser risk of any natural disaster, but that doesn't mean it may not happen to us, right? And yesterday, Master gave a very, very good analogy. If you remember, he mentioned about tapping your card in the hotel room to go
Yeah.
to whichever floor,
Yeah.
right? So this card is like our merit bank.
Yeah.
So if you want to rise to the heaven, you need to be someone that is valuable for the heaven to allow you to go up. So I thought that was a very, very good analogy. So 你要跟着上, you also must have quality to 跟着上. So what happens if you don't have card? You go onto that level. You can go down, but you cannot go back up again. So which means when you go down, you are down all the way already, right? So you cannot learn to think that, oh, I just need to tag along. So same thing in our cultivation journey. We are not there just to, I just tag along to learn. Rebecca and me, very good. I just tag along. Lah. She go, I go. But whatever she absorb may not be what you absorb. How much we can absorb in every class we attend, it really depends on how much effort we put in our daily homework. So that's why practicing to try to do your 14 steps of daily homework every day is actually very important. We do encourage, but don't feel stressed that, 14 the person who brought me here never tell me I must do homework. Okay, don't. Because after a while, the 14 homework really become part and parcel of your life. Listening 3 songs is so easy now. So easy to achieve the 3 songs. Looking at mirror, every morning you wake up, you brush your teeth. Right? So when you brush your teeth, you look at the mirror, let's do your reflection straight away. Right? And every time you go out, you want to practice, to 营造. There's also so many chances to 营造. So you must remember, we want to 营造 not only to our people that we know, we also want to create opportunity to people that we don't know. So like Ziyun, they make this video. It's a very, very good way in promoting Super Life Secret Code. Because people will remember seeing this video in their wedding. For all you know, the next thing, this video will be flooded all over in YouTube. Because people will start to share. All you need is 1% share, 2% share, 2% share. So the power of sharing is so, so, so important. But are we ready to do this sharing? We tell ourselves, yes, we are. Never think that, no, I'm never ready. Because we must be ever ready. Because what happens if one day the universe open the door, say, 来, then 难道你要跟天地说我不来？因为我还没有准备好 So we cannot, right? So we must be always ever ready. So sometimes we think that we don't have gift. Actually, all of us have gift. It's whether your gift is big gift, small gift. Okay, but every gift to us is an abundance that we have. So this book, when the source is connected, abundance is so simple. It's really, really very, very important. And this book teaches us a lot of ways. Like just now you're talking about doing pledging, right? From this book, when you read, you can actually know, Master tell you, how do you know whether your pledge is accepted? So read the book over and over and over again. Okay, but if you don't know how to do your essential step 1 to 3, go to the YouTube channel. Go to the Richest Life website, subscribe to the part 1, part 2 version of doing essential step 1 to 3, because Master really explained very, very detailed. Okay, we are not here, we can't teach you how to do essential step 1 to 3. We can only guide you, give you the channel that you can go to learn. So, and everything have to start from ourselves. Okay, next we have another
Yes, we're
sharer.
going to invite Sue.
Yes, we have our Sui, our IT angel, always sitting quietly at that corner.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank
let's hear
you.
from her.
Gratitude to Master Texan, gratitude to universe, gratitude to Almighty Sun, gratitude to two beautiful hosts, Eileen and Rebecca, and all my fellow friends here with me tonight. Sweet gratitude, Rebecca, inviting me to have this opportunity to do this sharing. Sweet gratitude to my mom, because of her, Sweet know about Super Life Secret Code and start my learning path here. Today, Sui will share about my experience and what I gained from the concert on 25th July and the workshop on 26th July. 信任爱变成人生，光耀星辰。Yeah. The night before Sui came back from Penang, Sui went to eat the delicious durian in Penang. Then when Sui back hotel at night, and then other friends say, "Oh, you come back already?" And then talking to another friend who ate durian with me just now, and say, "Oh, later your mom don't let you go in the room because you ate durian have the smell." Then Sui said that, "Oh, she not staying same room with her mom, but I'm staying same room with my mom." Then I jokingly say, "Oh, later my mom don't let me enter the room because I ate durian." Then this came true. Because my mom accidentally locked the door when she's taking a shower. So this story reminded Sui that need to be mindful in every word we speak, because every word we speak have energy and influence. Then this also reminded Sui to be more careful and mindful in every step. Also 秒秒感恩 gratitude, grateful, to be grateful every second.
She is always there ready for sharing. Yes, she have a lot of things to share, and then she will keep in her memory on the handphone. So you continue. Yeah, she's sharing about her journal in the 2 days events. It's very, very grateful that she had her mind to share. Yep, thank you.
I'm grateful to our Master Texan guide us through, lead us practice 4 mindset 4个心法 during the workshop. So we feel gaining a lot of positive energy. All the songs that written by Master, the song Sui like the most is Light Guang. That time Sui don't know why so touching when listen to this song, but after the workshop, Sui knows that light is not only the light what we see. Light give us hope, guidance, wisdom, and the direction we need in our life. Yeah, so we also experienced the mystery power of light during the workshop. Master said that car also need the headlights to drive safely at night. So human also need the light to guide us in our life. Sui is grateful to have this opportunity to learn. Sui will continue practice what we have learned, stay grateful every day, and allow the light to guide us on my journey. When Sui came back from Penang, Sui received a good news from my fiancé, told me that my second-hand sneakers was sold out. Because this is listed almost half a year, then no one want to buy. Then last time have a buyer, but before meet up, then last minute cancellation. But this time is different. The buyer also willing to pay the Lana Move delivery fee to get the item on the same day. Sui believe this is kind arrangement from the universe. Sui grateful the love and blessings from the universe. 2 days ago, Sui did a small experience. When on my way on MRT to my workplace in the morning, Sui holding a file. Then Sui noticed that I crossing my arms. Then I standing in front of the sittings. Then Sui think of Master said before, if we crossing our arms means that we are rejecting opportunity, means you close off. So Sui immediately changed the file, put beside my body. Then surprisingly, the next MRT station, then the one sitting in front, left side, in front of Sui, got off the train. But I see someone want to take the seat, so I remain standing. Then the following station, the one right side in front of me also got off the train. This gives Sui another opportunity to sit. So Sui learned that every action, even a small changes like our body language and our speaking also will give different possibilities in our life. When we stay open, whether in our attitude, action, and in our heart, we may receive opportunities and blessings that we never expected. This is my sharing today. Thank you for listening.
All right, thank you, Sui. So you see, she has demonstrated to us everything is miao miao感恩. So if we do not understand, we don't have realization, we will say, no lah, so happen only got seat, what, nothing to do if you cross arm. Okay, because we will have a lot of negative remarks to that. But this is a very good demonstration of everything, so little, small little thing also she do a lot of reflection over it. So in that, in this July event, I think a lot of us have got different experiences. For myself, a quick sharing, I also received gift. The gift not only for me, my gift is all extended to my family. So I'm very, very grateful. On Saturday itself, when I was having concert, my daughter texted me, asked me to sign some papers. I was like, what am I supposed to sign? Okay, and they on that day successfully buy their own car. So in Singapore, for a young couple to own a car is not easy. All right. And yesterday, they successfully bidded the COE. So they're going to get a very first car of their own little couple. Then no longer will be using my car. So, but then I was, as a parents, we tell them that it's okay. We want to help them. So I asked them to trade in my car. That's why she got to send me things and ask me to sign. So she got her car on Friday. And then when I'm home, from Penang, when I arrived in the airport, my husband, of course, not his own car, but he leased his new car from a Grab because he's a Grab driver. He was waiting for his car for 2 weeks, no news. And then that day, he got his car and he came to the airport to pick me with another brand new car. So you see, I find that all these are really the blessings that I receive. It may be not, people will say, what is it got to do with you? But actually, to me, it has a lot of things meant to me. First, I'm being driven in a very new, comfortable car. Very comfortable car. And the best part is because now he got an SUV, it's more comfortable for him to drive. So less pressure on his back. So to me, this is a blessing to the universe that he's able to get the car that we were looking for, we were hoping to get. And for my daughter, okay, we all know in Singapore with the finances burden, It's really not easy. All right. They just got married 2 years ago. They got their house. So, in Singapore, we're living on credits, right? Every month we have to pay this installment, pay that installment. So when they make the decision that they want to get a car, actually they wanted to get it only end of the year. So that day they just say that let's go and take a look. So they invited the daddy to go and take a look with them, and then they got the deal that they wanted. So I feel so happy that they got their car earlier than expected. And to me, it's a good opportunity for them to learn to take bigger responsibility in life. Then they will learn to cherish that money don't come easy. Because now whatever they earn, they have to spend, they have to feed themselves and everything. So to me, I think that this is really, really a very good arrangement for the universe. And for myself, I felt that after this event in Penang, it's like really reprogram myself in a lot of things that the way I see things, the way I do things. I just feel there are changes. Some changes in us we can't explain in words, but we know in ourselves that how we are being uplifted, right? So really, and I tell you, from Penang to come back to after their wedding, I feel that I never eat one. It's like never eat every day, eat a bit, eat a bit, eat a bit. But I feel so full because I feel so full and so rich with a lot of love. Everybody was showering concern. Everybody was loving me. All right. And then it's like, wow, don't need to eat. It's like, I just feel, how come I'm not even hungry? I was telling Rebecca, 我不饿的嘞. Yeah. Then I sleep so little, but I still wake up bright and strong. And I never get tired at work.
We think of we can close shop early after the events.
Yeah, we
but
cannot.
we
Our
restart
shops
again.
open, we restart. We come back, we got busy with the Wednesday.
The global
on the global class. So on their wedding, so a lot of people saw me hosting. They all asked me, where did your energy come from? I say my energy come from the universe. Yeah, I also don't know how I can go that far. But I guess because your mind is set, right? So that's why I say when you do goal setting, is very important. You need to set a goal. So once your mind is set, you will only manifest at the good things. Then you'll find that along the way, a lot of good things will come for you. All right, we have a little video to share. So for those who were there in July in Penang, and for those who weren't there with us in Penang, there's a short clip on a recap of our event in Penang. So let's watch the video. So this was a short review about 725, and what's most important thing, I saw the message there is 改写了. So we have already all been reprogrammed. Okay, it's a very amazing venue in Arena. I think the energy there was so great that we need to continue this momentum. Okay, so we need to we take ourselves like as if we are going to class. Why Master don't do event once a year? Because being human, we tend to forget things very fast. So that's why we need to every quarterly keep going for upgrading, going for revision, so that we can stay on track, so that we don't stay astray. Okay, so I chance upon this small little clip. Okay, so let's watch this one.
7月，我们一起走过了一段充满感动的旅程。谢谢每一位来到现场，在线上陪伴，一起分享爱与感恩的您。7月圆满落幕。 新的旅程即将展开。9月19、20日，秘密幸福花园，我们再相聚。12月，台湾实体盛会，期待与您相见。
So after July, we are all ready to embark on a new journey in September 19 and 20. Master will be joining us on screen live all the way from Las Vegas. In Singapore, we'll be having two venue for the 2 days. So the venue details will be announced later. Okay, tickets are already available. So if you want to get your tickets, to approach us. We already have all our tickets with us so that we can actually arrange for you. Okay, if you have new friends who want to join us, who experience what is this concert about, do let us know. Okay, and do invite them. And for ourselves, very importantly, mark down the date, because body, mind, and soul nourishment class is a really different experience for us. And of course, Master being so nice, he want to tell us so that we can plan our leave for year end. So year end is December 19 and 20. So 19, Okay, so December, for those who wants to go to Taiwan, the event will be held in Linkou, Taiwan, in Taipei. For those who want to stay in Singapore, of course, we also have venue in Singapore that you can actually attend together. Okay, so even though if let's say you're in Singapore, I encourage you to come to the venue to attend, because you are resonating with more people. The energy is stronger and you will stay less distracted. Just like attending 公修课, right? When we're at home, we're very distracted one. My washing machine will dee, dee, I go and hang my clothes. You know, you get very easily distracted. So whenever we can, we want to do our setting. It's good to set a timetable for yourself. On a weekday, come into class once or 2 times on a weekday, and Sunday 10:30 happening in PPC and LTC. We have our global online class, which is our Wanlu Gongxiu, which is once a week, where we see Master on screen. That's where we resonate with him. All right. Anybody got anything to share with a bit of time? Anybody want to share about maybe Crystal? Come, Crystal, sure got things to share one. She almost heart attack before going.
My story quite long.
Sorry, short one. Today part 1, next week part 2.
Today part
Okay, talk about how you managed to get yourself up there.
Okay, so yeah, I planned this trip a very long time ago. I booked the ticket, everything. And then it happened that the week that I was supposed to go to Penang, it was just a very busy work week. I was just super busy. So the day before, they asked us to check in our ticket. And then I realized that my passport is like a few days off from 6 months. And at that point in time, I really thought it was still okay. I even called the SQ airline. They said it depend on like the Malaysia side. Then I asked people who are Malaysians. They said it should be okay. So it's like it's okay. And then I also like how to say, like just make a new one online. And then the next day, on Friday at 6 a.m., because our flight was 8 a.m., I went there and then they rejected me. So that's end of part 1. Stay tuned for part 2.
Yes. So the part 1 story also did tell us that we must always do pre-check. We must always double check. Okay, because sometimes time flies so fast, right? It's like 2 weeks ago we were in Penang.
Yeah.
Now we are here. 2 weeks ago we just flew to Penang together. Now we are here.
I was
So
saying
time fast so
last
fast.
Wednesday we are having dinner.
Yeah,
And
then
last night
yesterday we were in
suddenly
BBC.
here, and Master suddenly back to
Back
his
the screen.
country.
Yeah.
Yes.
So time
So
passed
fast.
so fast.
Correct.
Sometimes we thought, God lah, sure within 6 months one. After I come back, I'm going to renew. So that's also a good reminder to ourselves that we must always check. Okay, the minute we have committed to our travel dates, we check our passport first. Okay, so for this, I'm very thankful to my husband. One, he always tells me, you check or not? You got do this or not? You got buy insurance or not? So I'm very thankful. Last time I find very naggy. Yeah, I know lah. You see, you laugh, right? You're also the same, right? Yeah, last time I find it very naggy. It's like, yeah, I know lah. I know what to do. I'm really an adult. I'm a seasoned traveler. But he will always, and now I appreciate, because all this gentle reminder, sometimes we tend to oversight them. Okay, so when we don't appreciate them, we are actually creating negative energy, and it may arouse this dispute among us. But his reminder is actually for us to really double check, because sometimes maybe we remember wrongly, because we are all so busy nowadays. So we always have the impression, I still got 6 months. After I come back, I renew. So when they told us she can't fly because of her passport, she's case number 2. Okay, there was a case number 1. Even more interesting, we leave that to next week. Okay, all right. So with that, we're going to wrap up our session
All
for
right.
today. We will see everyone back here next Thursday. Do bring more friends to come and join us. And I hope you enjoy your session back after a 2 weeks break. So remember, 修行无假期. Okay,
you.
just keep going. And then just as long as you do the basic right, don't worry. You will definitely be on track.
All right.
Okay, all
Thank you,
right.
Eileen.
Thank
And
you,
deeper
Rebecca.
gratitude to Master Ted San, and gratitude to everyone.